Hi everybody, it's Claire back with day 16 of the Art by Marlene Advent calendar. Today we got the little stamp that you can see on the right hand side on the Hessian page. It's a little heart stamp and I intended using it a lot more on this page than I actually did, but you know, sometimes journal pages kind of go their own way, and this one really did. I'm afraid I didn't record the bit where I added the colour on the page, but it's a technique that I've used before. Three colours put quite close together and a large wet brush, and I put it into all three colours at the same time and then swept it across the page. It's a really easy way to get colour on your page. Then I decided I would use the little flower stencils or masks that we got on one of the days earlier on this month, and using those with some black, so kind of getting a bit of contrast onto the page. And just really love these little stencils, they're so pretty. I can see and think of lots and lots of ideas for these. So at the minute that's looking quite bold, but it all comes together. Then I decided I would add some splatters to kind of break up the rest of the background a little bit. And then once that was dry, I then started thinking about a figure. So this, the three pieces of paper are from one of the collage little books that we got. We've had three so far, and I love the face. I think this face was in the first one, but I can't remember for sure. So I'm going to use the other two pieces to create a body for this face. So I've kind of stuck those together. Then I'm drawing the shape of the body. I'm doing like a simple tubular sort of body, and then I was deciding where I was going to stick that, and I stuck it there, and I was like, oh my gosh, that second flower down is like a halo around the head. So I decided I would kind of go with that. And sometimes these happy accidents are the best. So things that weren't really intended, but it's like, oh, that would work really nicely. So then I used a Stabilo all down the side of the body, and then went in with my Signo Uniball just around the edge of the figure, just to give like a little highlight around that figure, just to help pop it out a little bit more. Then I decided I would draw around this flower that was going to be like a huge halo, or I don't know, like a headdress, just to make that stand out a bit more. I went in with my pink, fluorescent pink Posca pen, and just added some colour and smudged a little bit to blend it in. Then I decided I would add some pink fluorescent spots onto the body of this cute little girl, and did some sort of sketchy circles around those as well. Next started with my dots. Now I'm kind of realising that the reason I do this is to break up, to ground parts of my page, to also break up areas where I feel that like on this page you can see where the black meets the white around the edge of the flower masks, and it's really quite harsh. And you notice once you put these dots there, it breaks it up and it pushes it away a little bit, and gives it a softer appearance. So I think that's also probably another reason why I do this. It's kind of an instinctive thing, but it's a really great way to just break up those lines. So you notice now that bottom left corner where that flower mask stencil is, it now looks much softer. So dots are a great way to kind of break up where there are lines that you feel are too harsh. So then I got the stamp out, and using black archival ink stamped it onto some white collage tissue paper, and cut those out and stuck them down using gel medium. And then gave it a quick dry. And then I just went back over some of those lines. Some of them had become a little bit smudged. And then I think, yeah, just faffing about a bit more with the dots again. Then I did some splatters using Adina Wakley Gloss Spray in Sky, just because the girl has got blue in her hair and I wanted to kind of pull that blue out a little bit and add a contrasting colour onto the page. So that seemed like a perfect one to try. So then I'm using the Art by Marlene Essential quote stick-on quotes, get your funk on, because I felt she was quite funky. And this is a stamp set also from Art by Marlene. Let's have a look and see what it's called. It's called Stamp 77. There we go, that's it, the finished page, day 16 of the Art by Marlene Advent calendar. So pop back again tomorrow to see what we do on day 17.